More than 160 years ago, Ohio's Board of Agriculture wanted a way to show off our state's livestock and crops, and thus the Ohio State Fair was born. Now, this quaint scene, captured in an 1850 lithograph, shows what the very first fair looked like, and it lasted 2 days and covered 10 acres of land near Cincinnati. Oh my, how things have changed. Now from the heart of Columbus, the Ohio State Fair boasts nearly 2 weeks of exhibits, food, rides, and so much fun. So here at the peek at what's new is Alicia Schultz. So welcome back, Alicia.
Hey, great to see you, Robin. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. This is a busy time. It's like every year the fair comes, I'm like, oh my God, it's here again.
I know.
It goes so quick. So this year, what are the dates of the fair so people know?
Yep, it starts July 27th, which is 1 week from today, and it runs through August 7th. So like you said, it's almost 2 weeks. It's a 12-day fair.
Okay, what is the one area of the fair that gets people the most excited? Are they going straight for the food, straight for the rides? What's going on?
You know what? We hear two things very commonly, and the first is food, as you mentioned, and the second's animals. I mean, people love seeing animals at the fair, and over the course of the fair, we have a large number of livestock shows. There's about 20,000 different animals that are at the fair, and so people love to see them, especially when you're in Columbus. You're not necessarily in the most rural area, so you don't necessarily always get to see farm animals and have the opportunity to milk a cow, so it's something that's fun for families to experience.
And I have milked a cow, and it is fun. I mean, if you haven't done it before, it's something you should try.
Yeah.
So let's talk food, as we mentioned. That's one of the things people always want to try. What's new? What's going on out there? What are you putting in the deep fryer this year?
Exactly.
So tell us what's going on there.
Yeah, we've got a few different foods this year. So, I mean, speaking of deep fried, there is always something different. And we have this year deep fried Oreos wrapped in bacon. And so, you know, my first night, exactly. And I had to ask the question, is it wrapped in bacon and then battered and deep fried? Or is it the Oreo that's then battered and deep fried and wrapped in bacon? And so it's the latter.
Okay.
So it's got the crispy, you know, nice, awesome bacon on the outside. And I hear that the sweet and savory work really well together. Haven't had a chance to try it, but if the donut burger that we've had the last few years is any indication, the sweet and savory,
it works.
Yeah, they work.
I'm literally trying to think of like what that would take. I mean, now you got everybody going out there for that. I hope you know that. You just totally, for one reason only, everyone come on out.
Yes.
All right, so and all the standards are still there, all the standbys, the corn dogs, the lemonade. I mean, that stuff is still always there, right?
Right, exactly. We've got all of those things. The last few years, too, we've done this great thing with Velvet Ice Cream that's here in Ohio. They make an exclusive flavor of ice cream that's only available at the Ohio State Fair. That's the only place you can get it. And so this year, the new flavor that we're doing with them is banana cream pie.
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
so
that's a good summer flavor.
It is. It's perfect. And it's right going to be located by the butter cow and calf and the mystery sculpture that will be unveiled next Tuesday before the fair starts. So you can come see the butter cow and get your banana cream pie ice cream.
All right. I love it, Alicia. Let's talk rides, attractions, all that good stuff on the Midway. What's new for that?
Yep, we have a ton of rides as usual. We've got the old favorites coming back, the Ferris wheel. We actually have one thing that not a lot of places ever see. It's a double Ferris wheel. So there are 2 Ferris wheels that spin and go around at the same time. So we're super excited about that. And then in terms of attractions, we have this year a high dive show that's back. It's the Arctic Olympics high dive show. So it's actually right beside the Ferris wheel. And they dive from an 80-foot tall diving board into this tiny little pool. It's a little terrifying if you're afraid of heights.
I was going to say my heart stopped a little for you telling me that.
Yeah, but it's really exciting. And then we have the Sea Lion Splashback. We had that a few years ago, and it is absolutely adorable. There are sea lions. They frolic and play throughout the day. They do a few shows. You can even get your picture taken with them. It's adorable. They put their little head right up on your shoulder. Yeah, it's so cute. I mean, I'm following the puppy segment, so it's hard to really be cuter than the puppies.
But and you know what I love about it is that all these things you mentioned, if you have been to the fair since you were 3, if you were just going to the fair for the very first time, you guys always make sure that there's so much entertainment. There is so much new going on that people can go and enjoy something new every time they go.
You're definitely right. You know, it's always a blend of the tradition, the things that you've experienced, like you said, since you were 3. You know, you always wonder how it is that Smokey Bear and Natural Resources Park greets you by name, or what it is that's going to be sculpted out of butter this year. And then we have the great new attractions and new entertainers. You know, we've got a 9-foot robot on wheels. We've got a lot of costume characters coming in. We're doing some PBS Kids characters this year, and we've got Paw Patrol coming. So we've got a
Oh, you're going to have the kids excited for that one.
Yeah, you'll be there, right?
Right,
Paw Patrol?
exactly.
Yep.
So I do want to mention lots of ways to save money. The NBC4 Family Value Day, that's Monday, August 3rd. Adults get in at kids price. Kids 12 and under get in free. Again, the fair, as you said, opening up 1 week from today. So come on out. And then next Friday, July 29th, we're going to have lots of fun stuff from the fair. So I'll be going out there trying that bacon, Oreo, whatever you said, I promise. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So join us then. And Alicia, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.